Warm welcome to TTVNEWS with some latest events in TayNinhTV province and across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, the People's Committee of TayNinhTV province has recently issued a directive to strengthen the inspection and supervision of the implementation of electronic invoice regulations for its sale of gas online and oil in the province.
Accordingly, the chairman of the Provincial People's Committee has requested relevant departments, agencies, and the People's Committee of the District Town and TayNinhTV to work closely with the tax authorities on levels to establish inspection teams and inter-agency inspection groups to regularly or randomly check the compliance of businesses in the gasoline retail sector with the regulations on gasoline sales and the management and use of electronic invoices for each sale. And if violations are detected, the Department of Industry and Trade will consider revoking the gasoline business license and publicly disclose their violations. The chairman also requires to the relevant departments and local authorities to manage and supervise the legal sales of gasoline and oil in the area, ensuring that the correct amount of taxes is collected according to regulations, and at the same time, they must take a firm stance against illegal trading and tax evasions. The Department of Information and Communication, TayNinhTV television station, and TayNinhTV newspaper are tasked with collaborating in the provincial tax department to enhance and diversify public awareness campaigns, promoting compliance with the legal requirements in the gasoline business. These activities will inform consumers and the public about the fraudulent practices at the retail gasoline stations, such as overfilling or measurement fraud when selling gasoline in order to combat fraud and protect consumer rights. The chairman also suggested that the Department of Science and Technology work with the provincial tax departments and the Department of Information and Communications to guide, encourage, and create conditions for businesses in the gasoline sector to implement automated data connection solutions for issuing electronic invoices for each sale, and this will minimize human intervention, helping to prevent fraud in the gasoline retail activities.
Tân Châu District Business Council, the 7th term 2021-2026, recently held a trial session, a specialized meeting attended by Mr. Võ Quốc Thắng, Permanent Vice Chairman of the Vietnam Federal Government of TayNinhTV Province, and the representative of the Provincial Business Council for Tân Châu District.
This section passed a resolution to adjust the land use planning for the period of 2021 to 2030 for the district, and it is an important issue that will impact the socio-economic development of the district in the coming years. Mr. Nguyễn Văn Cường, Provincial Party Committee member, Secretary of Tân Châu District Party Committee, and Chairman of Tân Châu District People's Council, stated that the implementation of land use planning in conjunction with the province federal planning, the sector-specific plans, and in line with the local needs and actual conditions, will create favorable conditions for the district to attract investment and implement programs and projects, maximizing the advantages of land resources.
On November 17, a delegation from the Provincial Traffic Safety Committee led by Mr. Vũ Xuân Trường, Director of TayNinhTV Radio and Television Station, and a member of the Provincial Traffic Safety Committee, visited families of traffic accident victims in Tân Châu and Tân Biên districts. At each place, Mr. Vũ Xuân Trường inquired about their families' living conditions and shared in their grief and loss due to the traffic accidents. He also provided financial support up to 1 million Vietnam dong to each family, offering encouragement for them to overcome their difficulties and stabilize their life. Dear audience, with only a few days left until Vietnam Teachers' Day on November 20th, cultural, artistic, and sports activities celebrating this event have been taking place energetically at schools across the province. These events have created a joyful, lively, and meaningful atmosphere, deeply reflecting the nation's long-standing tradition of respecting teachers and valuing education.
At TayNinhTV High School located in TayNinhTV in recent days, classrooms, schoolyards, and even corridors have all been used by the students to rehearse for the school's 42nd Teachers' Day celebration. After nearly a month of enthusiastic practice, the students' performances are now nearly complete and ready for the big day of the education sector celebration. On November 20th, our class will perform a dance that comprises 3 songs And one song is a tribute to our teachers in order to express our feelings as students. We want to thank our teacher for taking the time to teach us, and it is also to leave a beautiful memory in our students' life. The school has organized a plan for November 20th, and including the activities like 10 mark flowers and good lesson movements to honor our teachers. Additionally, the Youth Union has organized a cultural performance competition for the students to help them bond with each other more. In preparation for the Vietnam Teachers' Day celebration this year, the lecturers and students of the College of Education are also put in effort to rehearse and invest in a meaningful and respectful cultural performance for the event also. Our class is practicing the dance and songs expressing the affection of students for their teachers. In addition to our performance, we are also creating the flower arrangements for a flower arrangement competition. Not only through the songs and performances, but teachers and students at the schools are also standing their best wishes to all the teachers in the celebration of the Vietnam Teachers' Day, November the 20th. I wish all the teachers good health, continuous innovation, and involvement in the teaching profession. For retired teachers, we also hope they maintain their good health. On this occasion, on November the 20th, I send my best wishes to all the teachers for the good health. I also wish them great success in their career for shaping the future. As we can see, during this day, the schools are eagerly preparing for this celebration of gratitude with many meaningful activities that reflect the love and respect of the generation of students for their teachers. And through these efforts, the tradition of respecting the teachers and valuing education continues to be preserved and promoted, one of the beautiful cultural traits of Vietnamese people.
Turn to domestic news. The Ministry of Finance has announced that it is proposing to draft a National Assembly resolution on reducing the value-added tax VAT in the first half of 2025. Accordingly, the Ministry of Finance suggests reducing the VAT rate by 2%, applying to groups of goods and services currently subject to a 10% VAT rate. The purpose of drafting this resolution, according to the Ministry of Finance, is to stimulate consumer spending, which is in line with the current economic context. This would help accelerate the recovery and development of production and business activities, ultimately contributing back to the state budget. In 2023, the 2% reduction in VAT for the last segments of the year helped support businesses and people, amounting to approximately 23.4 trillion Vietnam dong. According to the Ministry of Industry and Trade, in the first 10 months of 2024, Vietnam's total turnover of imports and export is estimated to reach over $648 billion, marking a 15.8% increase compared to the same period last year. This is a relatively high growth rate compared to several leading economies in the Asia-Pacific region.
Contributing to export activities, the group of agriculture, forestry, and fishery products is estimated to reach $42.2 billion in the first 10 months, up to 21.4 compared to the same period last year. Notably, many items have been double-digit growth, including the pepper, coffee, rice, tea, fruits and vegetables, cashews, and rubber. In the total, the combined import and export turnover for the first 10 months of this year reached for $647.8 billion, a 15.8% increase, and the Ministry of Industry and Trade considers this a fairly high growth rate compared to the several major economies in the Asia-Pacific region, such as China, South Korea, and Thailand.
Quảng Ninh has been continuously welcoming large cruise ships, bringing thousands of international tourists from Asia, Europe, and America to visit. In October alone, Quảng Ninh welcomed 1.13 million tons of domestic and international tourists. In the first 10 months of the year, tourism in Quảng Ninh attracted over 16.7 million tons of visitors. an increase of 20% compared to the same period last year, including more than 3 million tons of international tourists. Total tourism revenue reached over 40.1 trillion Vietnam dong, up 38% year-on-year. From now until the end of 2024, the Ha Long International Passenger Port is expected to welcome around 10 large cruise ships from renowned global brands such as Midship Six and Celebrity Hotels. Ladies and gentlemen, the grand finale of the Search for Kate Talented episodes Season 6 2024 is approaching with excitement and anticipation from the contestants. To prepare for this crucial round, the contestants, along with their coaches, are in final strength, determined to reach the highest title of this year's competition. Each contestant entering the final round of the program carries big dreams and continuous effort. Before the competition, they have spent a lot of time honing their skills, including storytelling techniques, pronunciation, acting, and rehearsing their stage formations. The content of their presentation has also been carefully crafted. It's not only the contestants, but also the families and coaching team who play a crucial role in the preparation process. Regarding the staging of the contestant performances this year, the parents have invested a lot and paid great attention to every detail of each act. As a coach, I also take great care in helping the contestants prepare their performances, and all the other coaches are equally dedicated, treating each performance as if it were a professional production. In addition to parents, the coaches have become true companions, always encouraging and supporting the contestants in their rehearsals. Thanks to their extensive experience, the coaches have been guiding the contestants on how to handle various situations, improve their vocal quality, and maintain positive energy on stage. They are not only teachers, but also great sources of inspiration, helping the contestant become stronger and more confident in performing in front of an audience. As a judge accompanying the contestants and as a coach for my team, I'm very pleased with the quality of the contestants this year. Every contestant has special talents and abilities. For the children from TayNinhTV, this is even more exciting. Moreover, I believe this isn't just a positive signal for the program, but also a positive signal for the development of children's skills in TayNinhTV, as it provides them with a valuable platform to showcase their talents. The grand finale of the Search for Kate Talented MC Season 6 2024 will take place at 7 p.m. on November 24. This is a significant event that promises to bring many impressions and emotional moments for the audience. On the evening of November 16 in Sông Đốc Town, Trần Văn Thời District, Cà Mau Province, a ceremony was held to inaugurate and receive the National Heritage Site Certificate for the memorial statue commemorating the change to the North Journey of 1954.
70 years ago, after Geneva Accords were signed, Ông Đốc River was chosen as a gathering point to transport Southern officials, soldiers, and students to the north for the work and studying. And the memorial statue of the trend to the north stands as a vivid symbol of the solidarity between the north and south of Vietnam. Located on the southern bank of Ông Đốc River, the statue is 25 meters long and 10.5 meters tall and 8.5 meters wide, made of granite. The sides of the statue are decorated with the stylish and bas reliefs, depicting the emotional farewell and the promise of reunification between the north and south of Vietnam. And the statue will serve as an important educational site for revolutionary traditions. For Sông Đốc Town, this monument will be a prominent landmark in the bustling coastal city, one of the most dynamic urban centers in the Mekong Delta region.
Vietnam Airports Corporation (RACV) has announced that it will use savings from contingency costs and budgeting to construct the second runway at Long Thanh Airport. During the implementation of Component 3 of the Long Thanh Airport project, ACV saved nearly 4 trillion Vietnam dong from contingency costs and the budgeting process. Meanwhile, the construction of the second runway is estimated to cost around 3.3 trillion Vietnam dong. The investment for the second runway will not increase the total investment for componentry of the project, but it will help enhance the airport's capacity and operational efficiency. If the second runway is built after Long Thanh Airport becomes operational, it could disrupt airport operations due to the significant dust generated during construction. Ladies and gentlemen, on November 16, the Blue-ray Melody ship brought over 1,100 Chinese tourists to Ha Long Sun World International Passenger Port, Quảng Ninh Province. This is the first sea cruise from Beihai City, Guangxi, China, to Ha Long after a long hiatus, opening up new opportunities for trade and tourism development between the two regions. The Blue-ray Melody ship anchored at the port until 6 p.m. on November 16 to allow tourists to visit Ha Long Bay, Ha Long City, and other popular tourist attractions in Quảng Ninh before departing for Guangxi. I'm very honored to be one of the first passengers on the inaugural cruise linking Beihai with Ha Long. As soon as we arrived at Ha Long Bay, I was able to enjoy the breathtaking views of this World Heritage Site from the ship, with the stunning Karst Islands rising out of the beautiful sea. It truly is a world-renowned destination. To sustain this growth tourism, both sides have designed a more diverse itinerary for Chinese tourists traveling to Vietnam, starting from Beihai to 2025. It is expected that during the peak period in November 2025, there will be recruits per week between Beihai and Ha Long. The opening of this sea tourism route is a significant. Effort by both Quảng Ninh Province and Guangxi. This route represents a new step forward in the cooperation between the two regions, creating new sources of tourists through new routes. It confirms Ha Long as an attractive destination for cruise tourists. The 2024 cruise season kicked off in October with several luxury international cruise ships bringing tourists from Asia, Europe, and the Americas to Ha Long, helping to realize the goal of welcoming 3.5 million tons of international visitors to Quảng Ninh in 2024. The second cruise from Beihai is scheduled to return to Ha Long on November 18. And today TTV News wraps up now. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.